Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. So it's finally time for me to do my best of beauty, and I'm gonna switch it up this year. The past couple of years I've been combining everything in one video, which causes the video to be super duper long. So what I've decided to do this year is split everything up into categories, and this is actually going to be a series here on my channel. So my favorite primers for the whole year, my favorite foundations for the whole year. I don't know, we're gonna actually be going into all of my pretty much my whole makeup collection, and it's just gonna be separate videos. So if you're not familiar with what Best of Beauty is, it's basically us gathering all of our favorite products for this whole entire year. So products that I have been reaching for all year long, that I just consider my holy grail products. So in today's video, I'm sharing my holy grail primers. So I want to show all of the primers that I have been loving this whole entire year, that I've actually been wearing all year long, that I can't put down. So I have a few primers I want to share with you guys, and for tomorrow's video we're gonna go into my foundations. So I'm gonna try to put this in order of how I do my makeup. So I do my primer first, I do my foundation first, and all of that good stuff. So today we're gonna be focusing on all of my favorite primers that I have been loving this whole entire year. Let me know if you guys enjoy it this way. If you do, I would be more than happy to do this every year from now on out, but or if you prefer me to do it all, you know, bunched together and have like a 1 to 2 hour long video, let me know and I will do that for next year for you guys. So anyway, let's go ahead and jump into all of the primers that I have been loving this whole entire year, that I have not put down, that are my holy grail primers. So first off, let's talk about my skin type. I know some of you are just coming to my channel and are not familiar with the type of skin that I have. So I would consider my skin to be normal to oily. So I have an oily T-zone, and the rest of my face is pretty normal. It's not oily, it's not dry, it's just normal. So I just usually get oily on my T-zone, and that is it. So throughout the day, if I'm going to be wearing like a full coverage foundation, I like to wear like a mattifying primer on my T-zone, just so my T-zone can be controlled with all that oil that's going to pop up throughout the day. But anyway, the first primer I want to talk to you guys about is a moisturizing primer. So if you have been following me for a while, or if you are familiar with my videos, my channels, just my content in general, you guys know that I am a huge moisturizer, like I love moisturizers. So to have a moisturizer and a primer all in one is everything. So I have this moisturizer primer, or priming moisturizer by Glossier. I don't know if it's called Glossier or Glossier, but we're gonna say Glossier for today's video. But this is the their priming moisturizer, and it is it's their rich one. I think this is the only one that they have, but it does say rich on the bottom of it. So this is a luxurious face cream. So if you have dry skin, I would highly recommend this moisturizing primer to you guys. But at the same time, if you don't have dry skin, like if you have oily skin or combination skin, this is still a really good primer to use. I actually did a winter skincare favorite, like a favorite winter skincare products video, and I can't believe I forgot to mention this product in it, because this is what I've been using if I'm not using any other products around, you know, when it's colder outside, because this is actually a really good moisturizer slash primer. So this is the product that I use if I'm not going to reach for a moisturizer and then reach for a primer. If I just want to, you know, just put one product on my face before applying my foundation, this is what I use, and it actually makes my foundation like wear all day. It doesn't break up my foundation, and it makes my foundation lay on the face really natural and smooth. So you do have a nice smooth canvas when you do apply this on your face. So absolutely been loving that. All right, the next primer I have is my Too Faced Hangover primer, and if you've been following me for a while, you guys already know this was going to make my best of beauty. I can't even describe how much I love this primer, you guys. This is probably hands down my favorite primer of all the primers that I have. This is very, very lightweight on the skin. It does give you a nice dewy finish, but at the same time, if you have oily skin, this is still a really good product to use. It's not gonna leave your face greasy when you're applying your foundation, and it just makes your foundation look so natural throughout the day. And I just love how this is also kind of like a 2-in-1 deal, kind of like the Glossier primer moisturizer. This is kind of like a primer and moisturizer mixed in one. So that's another reason why I love it, because I love having just that one product that can actually do two things. So prime your skin and also moisturize it at the same time. So this is hands down my favorite moisturizers of all moisturizers. And like I said, I've already mentioned this, I think in my last two Best of Beauty videos that I did 2 years back. So love this stuff, and I have probably been through maybe 3 or 4 of these. I don't know, I kind of lost count, but this is actually a really, really good primer, you guys. So definitely check this out. And it is infused with coconut water, which is another reason why I love it, because I love coconuts and it smells just like coconuts. It's very refreshing on the skin, very lightweight, it's not heavy on the skin. So this is one of those primers that you can wear throughout the year. Like, you don't have to wear it just the winter time or the summertime. You can wear this all year round, and it's really good to lay up under your foundation. So definitely been loving this. And the next primer I have is actually from the drugstore. This is by Maybelline. This is the Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser Primer. Now, I kind of grown to love this primer. At first, when I started using it, I wasn't too impressed with it. I felt like it was, you know, one of those primers that that doesn't really do much to my skin. But after I started using this more and more and more and wearing it throughout the day, especially like when I'm going to work, this is actually, it actually works really good under my foundation. I would compare this to the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, which actually should have been in this video too, but this is actually a good alternative if you don't want to spend that much on the Smashbox products. Not the products, but the Smashbox primer. But I actually like using this on my T-zone and also around my smile lines. Now, I have, like, when I apply foundation and throughout the day, like if I'm wearing my foundation for maybe like 4 to 6 hours, I notice my smile lines breaking, like peeking through the foundation. And if I don't wear like a mattifying primer or just a primer that's supposed to like erase your pores like this one, then my smile lines are going to be very visible. But this actually works really good for smile lines, and I didn't notice that the first time when I started wearing this, but after I got more use out of this product. And that's another thing, the products that I'm going to be sharing in this series, some of the products I didn't really like when I first tried them out, but once I started using them and getting more, you know, more of a feel of the product, I ended up loving the product. And that's actually with this one. So yeah, didn't really like it at first, but once I started using it more and more and more, I love how it wears on the skin. Like, I love how it makes my foundation look throughout the day, and it's really good on my T-zone and also around my smile lines, just to kind of hide those or fade those out. So definitely been loving this, and like I said, this is a really good alternative if you don't want to spend that extra money on the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. So love, love, love. And the next primer I have is by Tarte Cosmetics, and this is a good this primer is very, very, very good, especially if you have oily skin. This is a mattifying primer, and I don't wear this all over the face. I only put this on my T-zone because, like I said, my T-zone is very oily, so I like to use like mattifying primers on my T-zone. But this is hands down probably the best mattifying primers that I have tried. I've tried several mattifying primers, but this one is hands down my favorite one. It's not too drying on the face. It doesn't feel like it's sucking the life out of your skin. It's just a really comfortable mattifying primer. And like I said, if you have oily skin, you would probably like this one. The other mattifying primers that I've tried is one by what was it? I think it's by Becca. That was super drying on the face. It works for some people, and then again, some people it doesn't work for, and I was definitely one of those people that it did not work for. So yeah, the Tarte Poreless, what is this called? The Poreless Mattifying Primer by Tarte Cosmetics is hands down one of the best mattifying primers that I have used. So definitely had to mention this one in today's video. Alright, the very last primer I want to mention is my Fenty Beauty Primer. This has come out about a month or 2 back. I know it's fairly new, but I had to put this in my Best of Beauty because it is amazing. And I have a foundation that I like to use with this that is perfect together, which I will mention in my Best of Beauty foundations later on in another video. But this primer is really good, you guys. If you go back to my recent video, I think it was the best drugstore lip gloss, the Milani lip gloss video. In that video, the face that I'm wearing, I put on my makeup at I think 5 o'clock that day. I was actually sitting down filming. It was like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, and my face still looked really good. It literally looks like I had just done my makeup, and it's because of this stuff. This stuff plus a foundation that I will share with you guys in my next video, because we're gonna talk about all of my favorite foundations for this year. But this is bomb. It's bomb. It is bomb. Okay, bomb. But yes, I think that is all of my primers I wanted to share with you guys. I cannot wait to share all of the other products that I've been loving this whole year, and I can't wait to show the products that I have, because I have a ton laying around here because I'm pre-filming these videos. So tomorrow's video is actually going to be all about my foundations, all the foundations that I've been loving, that I've been using, that I just cannot put down. So let me know if you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what your favorite primers are, because I would love to try some new ones in the next year. And yeah, so if you enjoyed it, make sure you thumbs this video up, and don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.